Hey, how's it going? Today I'm giving every NBA team a random legend from their own history, but I don't even know at this point who it's going to be for each team because I'm going to spin for each franchise this wheel of eras. There's only the 5 on it because obviously we don't need the modern era. So beginning with the 76ers, that's as bad a spin as you can get because unfortunately in the Steph era, it was the trust the process era. Joel Embiid as a rookie or a second-year player is their best player. So Philly gets a duplicate Joel. That's not great. To be fair, Joel Embiid is a 76er legend, so the title isn't lying, but it's just funny how that worked out. We're going to the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're going all the way back to the Magic Bird era, and we can choose between Sidney Moncrief, Marcus Johnson. I guess I'll go a bit better overall with Sid. I'm hoping this wheel with limited options on us doesn't give us too many duplicates. There's a Steph era again. Unfortunately, that means no Michael Jordan for the Bulls, but James G. Buckets, Jimmy Butler, that's not bad. Yeah, he'll help them. 2 Steph era spins already, and that would actually be perfect if we got Steph era for Cleveland, but we do not. It's Kobe, because obviously the Steph era would have meant 99 LeBron James. Instead, it's the team that got LeBron on the Cavs. At least they have 85 Big Z. The Cavs all of a sudden in trouble in the playoffs in real life. By the way, Boston is up next, and we are going to the Kobe era. Oh, I don't even have to change the roster. We were just on the Kobe era. Paul Pierce, only an 88 overall, coming off 26 points a game. You know what? Fair enough. We don't need to make Boston that much better. Off to the LA Clippers. Do we get the Kobe era for a 3rd straight time? We do not. We are back to the Magic Bird era. They were the San Diego Clippers at this time. Terry Cummings, wasn't he a power forward yet? You know what? He gets a bit better at power forward. It's still not great. Next up, the Memphis Grizzlies. They didn't have a team in the Magic Bird or the Jordan era. So yeah, we're going to have to respin. Our first land on the Jordan era is no good. The Grizzlies weren't. Okay, seriously, a 2nd straight Jordan era. I am running out of breath. Can you, bro, really with the gosh darn it. Let's try it again. It's 4 straight Jordan. I'm going to leave this in this video. I'm going to leave it. Usually I would edit something like that out. That is ridiculous. The Kobe era. Now when we don't get the Jordan era spun for like a year in this video, we'll know it's because we just spun it 5 straight times with a team we could. Anyways, Pau Gasol. Back to the wheel, we're going to the Hawks. By the way, whenever I make one of these videos, these old rosters, ratings were so stingy as we get the Kobe era again. I mean, look at this. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, 85 overall. Not bad. That's probably accurate. Sharif was coming off a season averaging 21-9. He was basically a walking 20-10, which meant more back then because numbers now much more inflated. Anyways, him being an 85 overall seems a little low if you're viewing it from this day and age with the 2K ratings. Then again, those numbers Sharif put up similar to like a Miles Bridges in the current day. And Miles Bridges is what, like an 84, 85 overall as we get the Steph era for Miami. But Miles Bridges is not close. Sharif was like a borderline all-star in that time. He did make a couple all-star games. Miles Bridges definitely has not. So I don't know what to say. Hassan Whiteside will join the Miami Heat or Goran. Nah, we'll give him Hassan. It would be cool if someone went through and did like a global universal ratings for NBA 2K26. Like when they made the roster, the Charlotte Hornets did not exist with the Magic vs. Bird era. They did exist as we finally get the Jordan era. Like if when they made 2K26, they made every roster, all the eras, all the all-time teams, if they were all on like the same scale, you know what I mean, compared to the current day. But that would also be a lot of work. Whatever. Larry Johnson, a really nice pickup for the Hornets. I gotta get moving here. We're off to the Utah Jazz and we're back to the Kobe era. Not the best option for the Jazz. Old man Malone or Stockton. I guess we'll go with Carl. To the Sacramento Kings we go. They've got lots of good eras here. The Jordan era, that should be okay. This should be, yeah, Mitch Richmond. That's what I was thinking. 87 overall after 24 points a game. That's not bad. Back to the wheel for the New York Knicks. I think the long story short of what I'm saying in this entire video, the LeBron... No, that's bad luck, New York. The long story short is that current day ratings are just way too inflated. There's way too many 90 plus overalls, 98 overalls. I said it's unfortunate for the Knicks because Melo was not traded here at the beginning of the LeBron era, but I did forget about Amari, so that's not bad. Maybe the most intriguing spin of the video for me, the LA Lakers, anything but the Steph era. Wow. I'm sorry, Laker fans. That is actually hilarious. The only time at least in these eras that the Lakers were bad, and we get that option. I can't even give him a center. It doesn't matter. D'Lo? Do we give him back D'Lo? It's a good thing there's probably more Laker haters that watch my videos than Laker fans. The Kobe era for the Magic. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Tracy McGrady. It's like maybe I should have just scripted this better. The Lakers got D'Angelo Russell. The Mavericks are up next. To be fair, most of these spins have not worked out that beautifully. The Mavericks Jordan era. By that, I mean T-Mac is our first 90+ overall legend added. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, Dallas was no good. The wheel just really causing some unintentional chaos. We get the Nets up next. The Kobe Air. Oh, that's good. That is good for them. That should be our second 90+ overall legend. Yes, Jason Kidd, 92 overall, 50. He was such a beast in the midst of taking them to 2 straight finals. Unfortunately, they lost both finals, and the East was really bad, which is why they got there. It doesn't matter. The Nuggets, the LeBron era, that does work out. W reverse jinx by me. The LeBron era Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony. I was just talking about how the Knicks hadn't traded for him yet. There you go. He was in Denver. To the Pacers we go, eligible for all eras, and we're going to stay in the LeBron era. That actually works. Except they were like a year away. Yeah, Paul George was a rookie. Yeah, Danny Granger, though, after what? All right, his rating is way... I'm doing this right here. Danny Granger was better than an 83 overall. Even an 85 is probably disrespectful. Don't worry, Pacer fans. I got you. And don't be mad, other fans. If someone averaged 25 points a game in this day and age, they'd literally be like a 92 overall. Come on now. The LeBron era, for the 3rd straight spin, we go to the Pelicans, who were the New Orleans Hornets at the time. I'm just realizing in real time. Chris Paul, amazing. No, let me see if I know what I'm talking about here. Points per game, Devin Booker. Okay, he's better than Danny Granger. Is there a Danny Granger type in this day and age? Honestly, like a Tyler Hero. A Tyler Hero averaged 24 points a game this year. I know Hero won 6 man a couple of years ago. He has more of a track record, but Danny Granger's 2 best scoring seasons, where he was in the LeBron era, better than anything Hero's ever done. And Tyler Hero's currently rated 88 overall. I think he was an 89 at one point. Doesn't matter. An 88 overall. That's what Danny Granger at that time probably should have been. Anyways, I only boosted him to an 85 overall. Let's move on. I am digressing like crazy. The Jordan era for the Detroit Pistons. Is that still an old man Isaiah Thomas as their best player? Dennis Rodman. What are the Pistons? You know what? The Pistons could use a Dennis Rodman. Why not? In the modern day, let's see it. Let's see what Dennis numbers, what kind of numbers Dennis can put up in the modern era. No Magic versus Bird era for the Raptors, who are the team we're on now, but the Kobe era. Oh, that'll work so well. That will be the man they used to call Air Canada. Vince Carter, an 89 overall. I'm sorry. I know this video is going off the rails. He should be a 91. Like, T-Mac was a 95. Yeah, come on now. Now that I've changed 2-player ratings, when I apply all these players to their current day roster, I will adjust ratings if any of them seem egregious, because now that's just what I'm doing. Actually, the first one I know I'm going to change is Pau Gasol. He was only an 83 overall from the Kobe era. As the Rockets, yeah, LeBron era, not great. Kevin Martin could get a bucket, but 84 actually seems fair. He was just starting to fall off a bit. As we get to the Spurs, there's almost no bad option here for the Spurs, including the Jordan era. Yep. That'll be a prime David Robinson, 94 overall, well-deserved. What was I saying a second ago? Oh yeah, Pau Gasol was only like an 83 overall from the Kobe era after he averaged 18 and 9 as a rookie. What? To the Suns we go. They need help from any era here. Maybe they get a Chuck Barkley, a Steve Nash. Nope, it's not going to be great. Is this going to be a rookie Devin Booker? That's so tough. If it is the Suns, yeah, there's rookie D-Book. Eric Bledsoe? All right, an 85 overall actually seems like an accurate rating. Almost through our spins, just 5 teams remaining. The OKC Thunder / Seattle Sonics. It's going to be OKC. And we're already here. Wow. No, that's unfair. Yeah, OKC, the rich get richer. Dude, up until this point, I don't think we've had one of the legit heavyweights in real life get the best legend possible. That's pretty good for OKC. Minnesota, I'm scared now. Okay, we dodge a bullet there. Actually, not fully, because I think Kevin Love is on this. Yeah, an 87 overall. Minnesota simulates so well. I'm glad they didn't get prime Kevin Garnett for the rest of the team's sake, but Kevin Love's pretty good. Oh my gosh, see, Kevin Love 14 and 11. I think he broke out in 2011, but that seems a little juice for an 87 overall. I guess we'll let it fly. I've now opened the door for people to yell at me all about player ratings in this video. It's not my fault. The Portland Blazers LeBron era, the Portland Trailblazers, I should say. See, LaMarcus Aldridge, 18 and 8 he averaged. Should I give them? Yeah, let's give him LaMarcus, but I do think LaMarcus should at least be an 87 like Kevin Love. 2 teams left, we get to Golden State, and I will say, just in defense of the ratings, it's hard with the eras because do you do it based on the previous season or the season that the era represents? Anywho, I've discussed this for way too long now. The Golden State Warriors get blessed. Chris Mullin, 26 points a game. Tim Hardaway, I mean, they have Steph. I think Chris Mullin is the best fit there. And at long last, we get to our 30th spin, the Washington Wizards or Washington Bullets, depending on the era. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I said no Michael Jordan in this video for the Bulls, which was factual, but for the Kobe era Washington Wizards, 39-year-old Mike, really, 23 points a game, and then he averaged like 20 a game on an 89 over. You know what? I'm just going to let it slide because it's Washington. They need the help, but that's kind of crazy. And there we go. I applied all 30 random legends into the NBA. Obviously, Russ with the Thunder, unbelievable fit. But I'm excited to see T-Mac with the Magic. Also, I don't know if I'll find him here. Carmelo Anthony to the Nuggets is a great fit. Can Jason Kidd carry the Nets? I got a lot of questions. Oh my goodness. Yep. Probably could have seen this coming. Russell Westbrook wins MVP in the modern era. Great numbers next to Shea. It might be over. That spin might have ended this video. Larry Johnson wins Rookie of the Year for the Charlotte Hornets. I love to see it. Paul Pierce, 6th Man of the Year, coming off the bench behind Tatum. Victor Wembanyama, I didn't even mention, he's playing next to David Robinson. That could go crazy. Mitch Richmond, Most Improved Player. Not that that really matters. Clutch Player of the Year, T-Mac. So many legends. I feel like this video is already a success. Russ, Nikola Jokic, Luka with the Lakers, Giannis, and Shea are all NBA first team. OKC, brah. All NBA second, Ant. There's T-Mac, Mobley, Cunningham, Wemby. Third team, Trey, Old Man, Braun, Demonis. Oh, so not many legends on all NBA. That's kind of interesting. All defensive team, you've got Amen, Evan, Giannis. There's D-Rob and Wemby. That front line is insane. You see the defensive second team. That's older. Joel Embiid, of course. But into the playoffs, the Atlanta Hawks with my guy Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Amazing. The Knicks, Pistons, Cavs looks good. T-Mac gets the Magic a legit spot. Jimmy Butler in Chicago killed it. Indiana, Vince with Toronto, and the Sixers with 2 Joels. Unfortunately, that means missing the playoffs. Teams including Michael Jordan and the Wizards. Over in the West, missing the playoffs, Utah, yeah, Memphis. Nothing surprising here. The Lakers, rookie D'Lo didn't help. Atop the conference, bruh, Minnesota with Kevin Love. Can David Robinson and Wemby slow them down? The top of the West is insane. The Mavericks with Rolando Blackman, that's okay, I guess. There you see the playoff teams. In terms of chaos for this video, what? Cade led the NBA in scoring? Okay, I'm definitely going for T-Mac in the Magic because I think that would be fun. Coming off the bench, Paul Pierce finished top 10 in the NBA in scoring. That's actually outrageous. This video's already gone on for a while, so I went ahead, simulated through the play-in. Looks like the Clippers advance, as do the Rockets. Do I remember either legend there? The Clippers had Terry Cummings. The Rockets got... What? Nah, I don't really care who advanced to the play-in now that I realize where am I looking here? Player stats. The Denver Nuggets, a play-in team with Jokic and What? What? You've got to be kidding me. I left trades on. There's never good trades in these videos. You're telling me the Wizards traded they traded Aaron Gordon. They got old man Michael Jordan and immediately sunk their season. That's actually insane. How did that happen? I know there's lots of good teams in the West, especially with these legends. How did this Nuggets team miss the playoffs? Wow, that's crazy. That's hilarious. Definitely would have been my most interesting storyline to follow in this playoff run, and they don't even make it, so that's disappointing. Anyways, over in the East, Vince Carter and the Raptors don't make it. They lose the second game. Boston was somehow a play-in team. The Pacers with my guy Danny Granger. You know what? Fair enough. I'm not going to say the rest of this video will be anticlimactic, but nothing could have prepared me for seeing that the Nuggets... they traded Aaron Gordon, who's the clutchest player in NBA history, for Michael Jordan. I mean, what do we do? I will stop if there's any Game 7s on deck here because I don't even know what are the storylines we're interested in following here. I assume Russ and Shea, they sweep game 1. I mean, they're going to be unstoppable, right? Let's hope T-Mac, can he beat Big Z and the Cavs? They go down 3-2. T-Mac gets eliminated. Well, I'm done. I'm done in this video. Just kidding, I'm not done. The Knicks and Celtics, a chance to go to 7. It does not. The Spurs, what? Don't eliminate Wemby and David. I cannot catch a break here. All the interesting teams in my opinion, are getting eliminated. We have one game 7. It's Chicago. It's Detroit, a classic rivalry. Wait, I didn't even check. Dennis Rodman in the modern era put up 8 points, 12 rebounds per game. That's, you know what? That's actually good job, 2K. That actually makes sense. And look at that, D-Rob in the playoffs, helping his Pistons take down Jimmy Butler and the Bulls. Cade had a monster game. Jimmy, pretty good season for the Bulls, but yeah, couldn't quite get it done. As talk about anticlimactic, we're off to the second round. I don't even know what to say anymore. Minnesota, Dallas, they simulate well all the time. You know what? I guess I'm on team Danny Granger here. I made him, what, an 85 overall? And the Pacers down 2-1, down 3-1. Look at the Pistons. I didn't even notice that. Dude, Cade is going crazy in the playoffs. 35 a game. He's playing with an enforcer. Dennis Rodman's out there tackling people. He's like the modern day Draymond Green, but better. Anyways, the Pistons are off. No way. The Clippers? Nah. Okay, wait. This game. Oh, yeah. All right. It goes to 7. I thought the Clippers were about to take down MVP Russ and OKC. Not meant to be. Cleveland advances. We've got another game 7. This really doesn't make sense, man. The Clippers are just cracked on 2K25. They simulate so well. Like, Terry Cummings is fine. He's probably coming off the bench. I mean, he's giving them 17 and 8. So fair enough. He's having a good season. But if you compare it to Russell Westbrook winning MVP in this, he's not just MVP Russ. He's MVP Russ in this timeline. The Thunder should be unstoppable, right? And indeed they are. They just came back from down 3-1 and I've had no gameplay in this video. Great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Michael Jordan went to the Nuggets and got eliminated. I am never going to forget that. Terry Cummings led the Clippers in scoring, but in a big fat L as we get our conference finals. I would say Detroit's the only like shocking team to see here compared to in real life. And Detroit is very good, but give them Dennis Rodman. They're killing it. The Cavs have Zydrunas Ilgauskas coming off the bench. That is really handy. Also, they're fully healthy, Cleveland. That's why they're succeeding so well. But I mean, look at this. Russell Westbrook on the Thunder. Kevin Love's coming off the bench for the Minnesota Timberwolves, I guess. In the playoffs, I mean, Cade is just going bananas. 35 points a game, 9 assists. I can't believe T-Mac got eliminated. There's so many things I'm rattled about in this video. You see some of the leaders. I was looking to see, we see Rodman up there top 10. Coming off the bench, Kevin Love's giving you 18 and 10. That's actually perfect. Well done, 2K. Sometimes I gotta give him props for accurate simulation. Minnesota wins game 1. Detroit is going crazy, y'all. Look at this. What in the... Wow. How did they get taken to 7 in round 1 just to dominate Amari and the Knicks? Big Z in the Cavs. That kind of doesn't make sense to me, but we'll roll with it. Maybe we'll get some excitement in the NBA Finals because look at this. Minnesota. Oh my word. 97 overall Russell Westbrook. 90. He's probably a 99 Shea in this timeline. Not enough. What? Cade is just, what else can I say? After giving every NBA team one random legend, I must say we had some ultimate chaos here. Of course, the Nuggets, I've mentioned them a million times, but even into the finals, Kevin Love coming off the bench, providing a boost for the Timberwolves, while Dennis Rodman is somehow allowing Cade Cunningham to be, like what, prime Isaiah? He's better than prime Isaiah Thomas in this timeline. I don't know. Minnesota, though, takes game 1. It's a 1-1 series. Come on now. Come on now. The Pistons go up 2-1. It's 2-2. Game 5 is so pivotal. We'll jump into game 6 and 7. But in game 5, Minnesota does take it. Back to Detroit we go. The Palace. Yeah, I'm calling it the Palace. Wait, is it still called the Palace? I don't even know. The Palace at Auburn Hills. Pistons fans, I got you. I'm a casual in this regard. I definitely knew this in my mind, but no, the Palace does not exist. They don't even play there anymore. They play at Little Caesars Arena. But to me, they will always be playing at the Palace at Auburn Hills. Anyways, Detroit's winning this game. That's the main point. It's Pistons fans, don't get mad at me for not knowing where your team plays. They win game 6. I had to jump in to see some form of gameplay here. Kevin Love going to the rim, but the Timberwolves lose. An epic playoff run for the... What did I do to this Pistons? All I did was add Dennis Rodman. I don't know. Cade, I've seen him simulate well, but never this good. Ant is kind of a one-man show. Here we go. All the marbles. Ant versus Cade, 2 young superstar shooting / point guards, whatever you want to call it, having their games unlocked by legend power forwards added to their team. Kevin Love, Dennis Rodman, respectively. I still don't really get it, but we'll roll with it. And this has indeed been a crazy back and forth game. Detroit now down to the Timberwolves, taking a lead. Never mind, Cade ties it up. 2 minutes left. Yeah, we're getting some gameplay. Cade Cunningham apparently has 35 points and I can't say enough. He is simulating like I've never seen before. Edwards on the other side going at Malik Beasley. Gets blocked from behind. Mitchell Robinson. Okay, Mitchell Robinson is on the Pistons. I missed that trade, but that's a good one. In fact, inside.
Count it and one.
I thought he was going to dish it off. No, he finishes and one over Ant. And look at that. With the whistle, both teams make subs. That means Dennis Rodman is in for the Pistons. Kevin Love in for Minnesota. Perfect. Great finish to this video. Let's see if Anthony Edwards can get it back. He cannot. He misses a midi. Wait a minute, Minnesota. Don't just choke right away here. Dennis Rodman about to work a two-man game with Cade. Cade gets Kevin Love on him, who's just no contest. Cade Cunningham, 3 straight buckets. The man is like Michael Jordan. Denver traded for Michael Jordan in this video, but actually Detroit did because they've got Cade Cunningham. Anthony Edwards with a bucket. He's got 25. Definitely getting outplayed by Cade, but who's going to come up big in the clutch here? Rudy Gobert on the help. Cade with a little floater. He finally misses. That was actually a pretty good look, too. Back in transition, Edwards over to McDaniels, getting shut off by Azar Thompson. Rudy Gobert back up top to Ant, who's got a head of steam, going to the rim. No and one on Cade, though. Where's the whistle, ref? Under a minute left. Detroit trying to upset the Timberwolves on the road. Yeah, I'm calling it an upset. Cade, big body to the rim. Finally, Rudy Gobert plays that help defense. Huge stop. Back the other way. Anthony Edwards inside, pulling up for a 3. That was a wild look. Dennis Rodman on the glass. Minnesota did get themselves a 2-for-1 unless Detroit. Yeah, no, Minnie has a 2-for-1. Cade going right at Ant's chest. He is not passed once in the clutch. What is he doing? Both teams with timeouts. Minnesota not taking it. In transition, Anthony Edwards kicks out Jaden McDaniels. Get that thing back to Ant. Jaden, no, they're running Mike Conley off a screen. He's wide open and he bangs it. Yo, no timeout. Minnesota draws up an amazing play. After jumping into this game, we saw 7 straight points from Cade Cunningham, under 2 minutes left. But in the end, Mike Conley, a huge 3. They're going to Cade. He's got the mismatch on Mike Conley. The double comes. Cade out to Thompson, puts up a 3 in Kevin Love's face. No good. Love played good enough defense this time. Shades of the 2016 finals. Game 7. Kevin Love locking down Azar, not the guy the Pistons wanted to have that shot. With all due respect, Cade probably should have just put it up over the double. I must say, a little disappointing to see Minnesota win the title because I've seen it a million times. But Kevin Love is here. That's kind of fun. Mike Conley hit a huge shot in the clutch. I can't be mad at how that video turned out. That was a lot of fun. A great Game 7. Anthony Edwards, 35 and 6. I mean, obviously he deserved the Finals MVP that he got. But let me just check. NBA Finals. Cade's numbers, finally came back down to earth a tiny bit. Still averaged 31 and 8. What a beastly run. Let me know if you enjoyed this video down below. I had a lot of fun recording it. As per usual, let me know other video ideas you might like to see.